Hello again, it's Eric Arnold here in the secondary studio. Today is Thursday, July 1st, and we're here to bring you MLB picks for this Thursday. I want to say hello to a new subscriber. We like to do that early in the show before I forget. Big Drew is now on board. Just in time for apparently a losing streak, Big Drew, so we're sorry about that. But we are welcome or happy to have you aboard, so welcome. Salute to you, Big Drew. I was thinking about that as I was making my notes. Say hello to Big Drew. Do you use Big Drew like all the time? Like for me, I'm the Big E when I feel good about myself or we're winning. Like today, we're just Eric Arnold because we're losing. So you talk about yourself in the third person. I do that when I feel good about myself. It's like the Big E says. Well, right now, there's no Big E. It's just me losing Eric Arnold. But at any rate, let's show you last night's abject disaster. It started out like a pretty good day. You know, we had the Rockies in the afternoon as a top pick, and they got behind, but then just did what the Rockies do, and that's winning home. And they just took care of business, so I'm feeling good. And then the evening games just didn't pan out. We had one on the seesaw there, the Blue Jays Mariners, and we just overpaid, way overpaid for the Blue Jays. The Mariners aren't that bad. I mean, it's an above 500 team that you're getting Oriole-like prices on, and we actually won on those guys last weekend in Chicago, and I don't know, I let the model just steer me in the wrong place. That was a mistake. So we got totally punched in the face there. That was a mistake. The Indians, Tigers, that one just didn't happen. I don't know if that was a mistake. And then the Yankees, Angels, that wasn't a mistake. We were right. I mean, everything we said was going to happen happened. You know, Ohtani got blown out in the first inning. I had that game marked down as a W, and then, you know, lo and behold, I look up here and it's like, oh my God, they lost. How the hell did that happen? They had a 4-run lead going into the ninth inning. Chapman, once again, if this guy can't throw strikes, he's useless. I mean, you got to start thinking about that as far as the Yankees go. But, you know, it happens. It happens more often than you think that a team will blow a 4-inning lead going into the ninth inning. You know, you might say, well, that happens 1 in 10,000 times. It really happens a lot more often than that. It really does. So, very disappointing, depressing. But it is what it is. We'll try to, you know, we'll keep plugging along, try to get it back. On the bright side, Pittsburgh Louis had a nice night as he correctly foresaw Aaron Nola being shit in Philadelphia and got a nice 200 price there on the Marlins as they got down early, but then just kept plugging away and blew out Aaron Nola and the Phillies' bad middle relief. So good for Pittsburgh Louis. Here's what we got for you today. We're kind of dialing the picks back until I start to feel a little more, you know, that this is the beginning of an avalanche of losses. You know, I lost 2 games early this week by 1 damn run. You know, the Brewers and the Braves. And last night, the 2 of those teams combined scored 34 runs. It's raining runs except when I needed them. So it kind of makes me feel like, all right, that was just some bad luck. You know, it wasn't necessarily bad handicapping. Maybe it was just some bad luck. So we're going to come back here with the Brewers. They're in Pittsburgh. You're paying a huge price. That's why we're going to try to cheapen it up on the run line again, despite the fact we just got bent over and screwed on that here, 2 days ago? I don't know. The Brewers just seem like they're scoring some runs here lately, except in the aforementioned game where they got 2 fucking hits and we lost. But they scored, I don't know, they got down 7-0 yesterday and proceeded to score 15 straight runs. The Brewers are just better than certainly the Pirates, and I think they're probably the best team in the Central Division, and they appear to be prepared at the moment to try to put some distance between themselves and the rest of the division. We're going to go ahead here and just say they're going to score some crooked numbers and easily wipe out the Pirates tonight. So we'll put 2 stars on that one. Dodgers, Nationals, both teams playing well. Both teams playing well. I think this is a game the Dodgers are going to be ready to play. They just beat the Giants twice at home. I think the Dodgers now are starting to get some guys healthy. They're being interested again in the season. They know they've got at least one really good team there in the Padres, and then the Giants, everybody thinks that team's going to go away. So the Dodgers know they're going to have to play some good ball to get back to the top of the division. This is a chance for them to perhaps right some wrongs from the 2019 season, the last full season of baseball we had, where they inexplicably got upset by the Nationals, who went on to win the World Series, of course. So I think the Dodgers are going to be interested tonight, that this is a game that will get their juices flowing. And like I said, they just beat the Giants 2 in a row. I think they're going to come in here and cool the Nationals off a little bit. Especially because I think Trey Turner was taken out of yesterday's game. It's one of those, that was precautionary, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. You take a guy out of the game, that means it's 50-50. He's going to play the next day. So that would definitely be advantage Dodgers there. Not a hateful price either for the defending world champions. So we'll go there with the Dodgers. And then from the best to the worst, we're going to play the Diamondbacks. We're going to take them. I think that their record is 1962 Met-esque. They're not that bad. I'm older than probably a lot of you people watching this. The 62 Mets were just a comedy of errors. They would do something stupid or funny every night. The Diamondbacks don't do that. They just lose. They're not an embarrassment to baseball. So I think they're going to play better and win some games here soon. On the other hand, the Giants, I think, are maybe the wheels are starting to wobble a little bit. And maybe that's a team you can play against for a little bit. I don't know. The Giants, just think it is a good spot for the Diamondbacks. So we're going to try to take a shot there. So that's all we got. 3 picks. That's all we got. Model isn't really helping at the moment. We're not getting those 10 bell picks that I just really like. Forcing a few things here. I definitely forced a few things yesterday. I was there. So we'll go ahead here. But yeah, I do like the Diamondbacks. We'll see what happens. There you have it. That's all I have. So we'll probably see you tomorrow. We'll have at least one more show before, next week. Good, very good. Well, we'll try to do better tonight. So see ya. We'll talk later. Eric Arnold out.